In Miami,
from
finally.
David's been here.
In part one of this ultimate Miami food tour, we began at the historical Café Versailles for coffee and a 1 meter long Cuban sandwich. And then we stuffed our faces into the overflowing Cuban burgers. Now, in part two, we're on our way to Calle Ocho to eat ice cream. We'll eat extremely cheesy Venezuelan food, and we finish with a legendary Miami seafood restaurant where you can eat crab claws the size of your forearm.
Look at that claw. Look at that meat. So just down the street from where we just ate the burger, you really feel that you're in Little Havana here. You hear salsa in the background, there's Cuban flags waving around, there's cafes, restaurants, cigar shops. Next up, we are going to eat a type of ice cream.
Yep.
Cuban ice cream?
Yeah, so we're going to azúcar ice cream, which means sugar, azúcar. And there they have Cuban flavors. So you have like Cuban coffee ice cream. I think there's like 12 or 14 different things. We'll try a few, whatever you want.
There's a bar here. They're playing live music. They just happen to be playing live music, and we happen to be going to the ice cream shop called Azúcar, which is right next door with is an ice cream shop. Okay, so we're just gonna do a few taste tests. This one is the guava syrup.
It's
vanilla,
Abuela
Maria.
Yes. And this is
crackers.
a Cuban coffee with Oreos.
And then this one right here is bread and alfredo. It is chocolate with cayenne pepper.
Chocolate with cayenne pepper.
Yeah, that's for you.
Oh wow. You really taste the chocolate, and then you don't taste the cayenne until the end. And then it just kind of, you feel it in the back of your throat.
Yeah. It's like a lingering heat.
Okay, that one's my favorite.
It's almost like a Szechuan, you know?
Yes.
It's a mixture of very good fandango. It's a mixture of all the berries, kind of like a yogurt taste. Every berry combined in one flavor.
Berry Fanfango?
Very good.
Very
good fandango.
Very good Fandango. Very good Fandango. Yeah, it's almost like a yogurt, but like mixed with every flavor of berry.
Yeah. You can taste strawberry, blueberry, raspberry, and all other berries too. It's good, really good. Very good fandango.
So cinnamon buns with bourbon ice cream.
Oh, that's like a bourbon cookie in the center of ice cream.
A bourbon pie, apple pie in this.
Bourbon vanilla and some chocolate.
Oh, and a whole cherry in that bite too. Huge. Thank you. Peanut butter and banana. It's exactly, you know exactly it's peanut butter and banana.
All right, so we're gonna try the sweet potato pie. Wow. Delicious pie. Almost like a carrot cake taste.
Yeah, I can't taste sweet potato, but that is still, it's still awesome. Their flavor combinations are really creative.
Are they sure it's potato? I thought it was carrot cake.
Just stepped outside. David said the police don't even usually ride.
I never seen it.
Horses.
It's crazy.
And what's awesome is he actually rode into the bar. Along with a significant Cuban population, so many different groups, and especially from the Caribbean, there's also a huge Venezuelan community population in Miami, and David actually has Venezuelan roots, and so he's taking us next to one of his favorite Venezuelan restaurants, which is called, we just arrived, it's called
Budare Bistro.
Budare Bistro.
We're gonna eat cachapa, arepa, tequeños. 3 amazing things you have to try.
Cool.
dessert as well. This is cachapa.
Cachapa.
Yeah, so it's just basically corn pancake, and then they stuff it with this huge white cheese.
And I saw him put that slab of, it's like a half moon sized like slab, it is. It's like a steak sized chunk of cheese. Is that sour cream on top?
Sour cream on top, and then more
cheese on top. Oh. And it's just like oozing. Oh, you can actually see the pieces of, I'm going right in the center for
get some
the
good
most
cheese.
The most cheesy bite possible.
Yeah, so
Oh, it's just that melted but sturdy consistency.
good or what?
It's like 80% of cheese in your mouth at one time. But that texture is incredible. Like slightly elasticy, but not like overly so, and then just like perfectly melty, warm, oozy cheese with the crunchy corn wrapper.
Dude, it's amazing. It's a little crispy on the outside, but the inside's super doughy, you know?
Yeah, it's like doughy cheese.
Oh God, I love it.
Rich and tasty. It's just like subtle almost.
Yeah.
Wow. It's just like a cheese lover's dream come true. Okay, man, what are these called?
Tequeños.
Oh, the tequeños, okay.
Tequeños. So basically, like, it almost, the cheese resembles like almost like mozzarella,
Okay.
but it's obviously not. It's a different type of white cheese. So it's cheese stick.
Oh.
You see the cheese.
Okay.
All right.
That's just like,
Just goes out.
yeah, deep fried cheese, just like, it's just, what could be better than deep fried cheese?
Oh, and I forgot. So we have two different sauces.
Okay.
All right. So this is garlic, and this one.
You said this one was the tartar.
Oh, tartar sauce. Okay.
Tartar,
Tartar sauce.
and garlic, right?
Garlic, yeah.
Okay.
And I guess I'll try garlic.
What you guys eating?
We are eating cheese.
Cheese.
Lots of cheese.
Hamburger.
It is. It's sort of like hamburger.
No, I want you guys. I want to take away.
You want to
Some
take away?
takeaway?
Okay, take it off.
Micah, be careful.
Just don't drop it.
Wait. And he did take away. Okay.
That's amazing.
Oh, we were about to try the sauce. Gooey sauce is more of a more runny, but like herbal.
Yeah.
Kind of herbal taste.
Exactly. Yeah. For sure, it has something like maybe some thyme or something in there.
Really good.
Wow.
Okay, so this is the
Arepa.
arepa. This is the arepa. Okay.
Yeah.
With the seared beef, with the sauce, with the like tomato pico, with extra cheese, with sauce, with
So he
all in like a maize
yeah. That's another
Puck.
corn bread.
bread wrapper.
Exactly.
A nice generous squeeze of that tartar sauce, and the beef is just like, it's like an open mouth. It's like an open jaw of beef in there too. Oh wow.
Yeah.
It's like garlicky beef.
Oh man.
That's straight steak. And the richness of that like cream and cheese, you can feel that just like being absorbed, like it's just like blending into your stomach. Probably on my lip I have cheese, sauce, and maybe even beef and onions on my on my lips right now. Yellow is the passion fruit. Can I try it real fast? And then the next drink is like it's a chicha made from like a rice, cinnamon on top. It's like a rice pudding almost, like a more liquid rice pudding. It's in the last 3 hours since we landed in Miami.
Well, hold on, we gotta try one of these.
To finish off this incredible Venezuelan meal, just gonna take a bite of the churro. I'm gonna choose the chocolate, and then there's also the dulce de leche, which David just had. Oh yeah, it's extremely crunchy. I can't handle too much sweet, but like 1 or 2 bites of this, feeling good. Okay, So final place on this Miami food tour today. We've come to Garcia's.
Garcia's Seafood Grill and Fish Market. They have some of the best fish in Miami, and they're right here on the Miami River, right next to downtown and Brickell Financial District.
Yeah. Driving here, we drove across the bridge. That's over the Miami River? Miami River. You can see downtown Miami. In the distance, we have a beautiful view from here. This place is known for seafood since 1966. And so we're gonna look inside, we're gonna see some seafood, and we're gonna eat some seafood.
Just so you have an idea, this is with his fishermen.
So here's the situation. We met up with the owner of Garcia's, Luis, showing us the history and how his father started this restaurant. The concept of this restaurant and how it's worked out is it really is straight boat to table. The fishermen come in, they get the seafood and serve it here at this restaurant. So we're gonna see the fishing boat, we're gonna go meet some fishermen first with Luis, and then we're gonna come back here and eat, especially some crabs, I believe, and maybe lobster. Look at this mural. Luis's dad, father, and mother who started the restaurant, who started the whole business. We're going to the fishing boat.
If you leave this river and you go straight, you end up in the ocean, the Atlantic Ocean.
This is their fishing community, fishing village. This is where they're based. This is where they get the supply of fresh, again, straight boat to table. But what's amazing is that this is like a hidden property along the river, literally in downtown Miami, surrounded by skyscrapers, where like there's a highway and tram above us. Stunning property right here. What a location.
This is $185 each. And that's blue crab.
Wow.
These are the fishing boats. I think he said 4 blocks to the ocean. So if you just go down this river right here, the Miami River, you'll get to the ocean very quickly.
Okay, which one do we want?
You do the honors.
I don't know, bro. Okay.
One grilled, one fried.
Back at Garcia's now, and the cabin, and something Luis was telling us that's very interesting that I had no idea about is the stone crabs, which are only available to fish, I believe, for about 6 months of the year. We happen to be in that 6-month period, which is a good thing. And stone crabs are indigenous to South Florida here. In order to keep the industry sustainable, all you can do, fishermen, they take the stone crab and can break off one claw, and then it grows back. So it's a sustainable way to fish the stone, or to harvest stone crabs. And so we're gonna try some stone crabs. We're gonna try, oh, we're just getting busy right now with the stone crabs.
Medium ones. So you can try the tender. I put some large, I put a jumbo, and I put 2 colossals.
And that's what happens. I mean, you can come here with your boat, literally park here, get off, have lunch, and leave.
Yeah, dude.
2 colossals.
Oh, 2 colossals.
Jumbo, large, medium. Those are the 4 basic sizes that we catch.
Should we hold up
For sure.
just for one, the colossals?
Oh my
Should we
God.
hold these colossals up?
Look at that.
They're just, and the shell is just, it's like the size of my forearm.
Yeah.
You could shake hands. You could nice to meet you.
Yeah, right?
Nice to meet yours.
This is amazing.
It is colossal. It literally is the size of your hand. Look at the strength, yeah, the power and the strength of that.
And you also
Just-
have meat here.
Yeah, you have meat on the knuckles.
Yes, there's so much meat. That shell is so thick. It feels like ceramic.
Yeah, no, it's thick, bro.
Just some of the most massive crab claws I've ever seen. And again, indigenous stone crabs, indigenous to southern Florida. You gotta come to southern Florida to eat them. And we're trying the, oh yeah, and also like the different sizes, which might have different taste, might have different texture. It's a straight up drumstick.
And we go,
Okay, what sauce is this?
honey mustard.
Oh yeah, no, this is
Honey
the-
mustard.
this is our-
Honey mustard sauce.
Wow. Cheers. Oh man.
Ultra fresh, yeah. It actually is so fresh, it's refreshing. And just sweet, stringy, it's just pure. Actually, like it's just pure.
It's a lot of flesh.
It's a lot of flesh.
And here we have
So
the knuckle.
unbelievably meaty.
Wow, the knuckle.
Wow. Yeah, the knuckle, man. Look at the chunk I got. This is a knuckle.
I'm just speechless how good that is.
You brought out the lobster two different ways, or one grilled, one deep fried. But before we eat the lobster, we're gonna try the other stone crab, the smaller claws.
Yeah, it's actually the medium.
The medium, these are the medium claws, because we wanna immediately compare them to the colossal because it's gonna be different. They're younger.
The C, right?
Yeah, this is as good as possible when it comes to crab. Like, I mean, again, like it's impossible to get fresher. It's as fresh as you could possibly, physically possible. And then just the quality and the just everything about this crab is, and additionally that honey mustard, like I wasn't sure, I don't think I've ever had honey mustard on crab, and then it just like, it's subtle enough where it just complements the crab, right?
Exactly.
Without overpowering it whatsoever, and you still fully taste the crab. Okay, cheers, man.
Cheers. Oh.
The colossals were extraordinary. I think the texture on the medium size it's not as flaky, more silky.
It's also because it's smaller, right?
It's just smaller too.
It's just like a third of it.
Yeah.
You know?
And then bite for bite, a little bit tastier.
Mm-hmm.
Just the experience of biting into the biggest crab drumstick you've ever seen that's priceless. That is priceless too. So it's a trade-off. You gotta have them both.
That made my day. Right there.
Yeah. That made Miami. Okay, so we're moving on to the lobster. Two types of lobster. It's conveniently nuggeted out in deep fried little nuggets of boneless, shellless
And
lobster.
is this butter? Just a little butter?
A little butter in?
Oh man. Oh man.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Thank you so much for having me.
Okay, and then finally we've got the grilled lobsters. Empty out the shells.
Yeah, so you gotta like.
They're so soft and so juicy and just cooked perfectly. Oh.
Wow. You got it correctly. Where am I going here?
Get that tail. You can feel the juicy, how it's just purely not overcooked. Maybe a little bit of butter, maybe a bit of salt and pepper, and I think that's it. Like very light on the seasoning. Again, I love how they chose to focus on the freshness of the seafood, because that is what speaks for itself.
Exactly.
Cheers, man.
Cheers, bro. Dude, like butter.
Oh, wow.
Wow. That just went down my throat like nothing.
I need a moment of silence.
I know.
Yeah, that's literally some of the sweetest, most juicy lobster. Unbelievably sweet and fresh and cooked. So it's just retains its juices. So sweet.
Mark, I have a surprise for you. You have two more.
So beautiful to sit here at sunset, watching the boats go by in the Miami River. And we're just sitting here, just still in awe of the meal, of the crab, of the lobster. It's just been reduced to empty shells and memories that will last forever. An amazing day of Miami, starting with Cuban sandwich with Cuban coffee, Cuban burger. That was awesome. Ice cream.
Ice cream. Then we have Venezuelan food.
And finally ending with the grand finale. Huge thank you to David He's David's been here on YouTube and everywhere else. I'll have all his links in the description box. Thank you, David.
No problem, man. I gave you a real taste of South Florida.
Dude, seriously amazing day in Miami. David's been here, makes amazing food and travel videos, and so go check out his channel. Again, I'll leave it in the description box below, and I want to say a big thank you for watching this video. Please remember to give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Leave a comment below. We'd love to hear from you, and if you're not already subscribed, click subscribe and also click the little bell icon so you immediately get notified of the next video. Thanks again for watching. Good evening, good night from Miami, Florida. See you on the next video.
Hasta luego.
Thanks, David.
No problem,
yes.
man, no problem.
Brush up on your Spanish when you come to Miami.
For sure,
too.
man.
For sure.
Everybody speaks Spanish.
And now we're just gonna sit here and just enjoy the evening in Miami.
Well, I ran out of beer. Cheers. Cheers. Fist bump.